1-17 in the Frontier Conference. Coach Bill has a bunch of freshmen out here that are learning the style of play here in this Frontier Conference. And the big thing is the physicality of it all. These freshmen kind of got to get used to some college basketball, don't they?
Well, and I think that's a thing we need to look at. We know that we have Parker, who's in there already playing like she's a veteran player, even though she is only a freshman. The 1-17 last year came as a shock to everybody in the entire Frontier Conference. As we know, the Lady Argos were down at the national tournament and did very well for themselves down there. The learning point of 1-17 is nobody liked that feeling, and so it's a great way to come out and start over and get that feeling back that they want to have.
I think one of the big points that Coach talked about, they did get off to a slow start last night. They did have the freshmen come out here and kind of learn this style of basketball. But the fact that they just hung in there and keep coming at you, and you do have to talk about Steph, the way that she has been playing, already set a record of 35 points in this young career, been named the two-time Athlete of the Week in the Frontier Conference. She really is their leader still, even though they've got a bunch of freshmen around her.
Well, and I think that that's a good thing in that she is the senior leader, but as you alluded to, with all of the freshmen coming in, she's not only the leader, but she's the teacher, and the girls seem to have gelled with Steph. You know, and then we've got a couple of great assistant coaches here that know the game of basketball, and they've been able to take those young kids and mold them into what they need. And I just think it's, you know, a new start for UP all around.
Kelly Wilson has been starting here. You see her walk by in crutches, hurt that knee. And apparently last night when she went down, she was in a lot of pain. She has had some knee issues. And Coach talked about her coming back fairly soon. I'm sure he's not going to bring her back too soon, but she is the leading rebounder for this team of the University of Providence. So her absence may be noticed early in this contest.
Well, and I think the one advantage is that we're, you know, not too far away from Christmas break, and that'll give her a little more time to heal. Coming back right after the Christmas break, everybody's got to be set to go just as strong as they can possibly be.
As you take a look on the other side, you look at Carroll College and the history that they have, not only in their men's program, but ladies program as well. And even though that they are setting out redshirting this Cassidy Hashley, of course, with connections here to the University of Providence, she is obviously one of the tough inside players. But as we talked about, you take a look at it, you got a freshman there, this Nikki Kruger. She can play, of course. She may get some playing time tonight, but you got to go right up to the top here. Bailey Pasty, she is one that can shoot. She handles the ball. She creates a lot of things here for Carroll.
Well, and again, with her being a senior, you know, she just knows all about the Frontier Conference and what needs to be done. We all know that the Frontier Conference is one of the toughest conferences around, and so every game is a critical game, and there's always been a huge rival between Carroll and UP.
Going to be a lot of fun tonight. We are going to bring it to you right here as we bring it unfold in front of you with the University of Providence basketball coming your way. It is going to be a good one. We'll take a timeout, a 2-minute break here, and we'll come back and have more of our pregame coming up. We'll get ready for those starting lineups, and, of course, we'll tip it off here in just a few moments. It's basketball coming your way in 2 minutes from now on KNX 102.7 FM.
See the full line of Yamaha Viking utility side-by-sides at Pure Bliss Cycle Sales. Yamaha Vikings feature true 3- or 6-person cabins, class-leading comfort, huge cargo capacity, proven off-road capability, and real-world tough reliability. Plus, exclusive features like Ultramatic automatic transmission and on-command 4-wheel drive. Visit Pure Bliss Cycle Sales today. Always protect the environment and wear your seatbelt, helmet, eye protection, and protective clothing. Read the owner's manual and product warning labels before operation.
McDonald's in Great Falls has 3 locations to serve you, and now with the newest McDonald's on the west side, it is a perfect location to keep you fed while attending your favorite sporting event. If breakfast is what you want, you can get it anytime, day or night at McDonald's. Looking for a job? Stop at any of the 3 McDonald's locations and check in with starting pay starting at $9.50 per hour. McDonald's in Great Falls, proud supporters of the sporting events, and would like to welcome you into the city as you participate in your sporting endeavors. McDonald's in Great Falls. 3 locations to serve you. We're loving it.
I'll be home for Christmas.
Anderson Glass Doors and Windows provides residents of Cascade County and surrounding area with top quality residential and commercial windows, glass, and door service. As we jump into the holiday season, Anderson Glass staff would like to take this opportunity to say thank you for your continued support throughout the year.
Benefis Orthopedic Center of Montana is the region's premier joint replacement program. And now board-certified physician Dr. Michael Doobie is performing anterior hip replacements using a specially designed HANA table, which allows patients to lie on their backs during the procedure. Using the HANA table, Dr. Doobie makes a single incision without cutting any surrounding muscle, which means patients have less pain and quicker recovery times. For more information on anterior hip replacements, call Benefis Orthopedic Center of Montana at 455-3650.
It's basketball tonight right here on KNX 102.7 FM. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jim Sargent along with my wife, Sue Sargent, bringing you the color commentary as we get ready to bring you the University of Providence Lady Argos taking on Carroll Fighting Saints at Helena, Montana. A rare Sunday evening game here, and just kind of the way things lined up here in the bracketing, or I guess in the scheduling, because on Friday here at the University of Providence, they had a big wrestling meet here that started at noon and went all day long. Saturday, of course, they played Rocky at home, and Carroll was in Havre at the time, where they lost that contest, a very hard-fought, close game against two of the top teams here, as always. And then we come in and have a chance to play on Sunday before they actually head back home to Helena. So a rare Sunday game that we get to play here tonight. Well, and it definitely is rare. In fact, I asked you to check your schedule twice because we never have a game on Sunday. And so it's great that it is with Carroll, that is close, and there's a good contingency of Carroll fans here to support the Saints. When we take a look at these freshmen that we have talked so much about, you got to jump in right away and talk about Emily Maldonado from, of course, Washington. She is a 5'5 freshman, and I really think she's still trying to learn her role here in this. And she is this kind of one that is going to be a leader as far as maybe handling the ball, or maybe even being a leader as far as scoring, because she can do both. That puts a little interesting twist in what Jenna's role is going to be now. Does she fall into that number 2 guard to be the outside threat from behind the arc, which, by the way, before she got hurt, she was 4-4 behind the arc in that first contest. So you're still kind of having Coach Bill kind of fill out this team and put his freshmen where he's going to have them, and have the more experienced players out here with Jenna and Steph and those guys, what their role are in this team. Well, and I think that this is, again, Coach Bill's coaching style, in that he gets everybody ready, and everybody that's playing for UP knows they have to be ready to step up and take over at any time. And even though Emily is only a freshman, she is definitely showing that she is more advanced than being a freshman collegiate player. The cool thing is we had a chance to watch Parker Estre play, of course, against a Division I team, against, of course, the Bobcats. She really held her own, and that's kind of one of the things we were wondering about, how she would do against maybe a more physical type of team. It'll be interesting to see how she works through the Frontier Conference now inside play, because of the fact they do let them play inside, and there's a lot of banging and pushing going on. And so she's physical, and she likes the contact, so I think she'll really shine here in this conference. See, and I think the thing is that she's young enough and she has no fear, and so I think she just goes after everything that's put in front of her, and so far so good. She's done a great job. Should be a great contest. We've got 2 of them coming your way here tonight. Of course, the ladies get us started here in about 60 seconds or so. And then we've got the guys coming up, and we'd be remiss not to talk about that game that took place in Havre last night with the guys. An unbelievable game where it came down, and, of course, there was a long shot from one of the Northern players that went in. Hughes shot it from almost at half court. They counted the basket. They put it into overtime. Carroll wins it in overtime, but, boy, that was a great contest. We'll talk a lot more about in the guys' contest. Yeah, it was everything we read and everything we saw and watching the replays of it. It was definitely very exciting. It was an exciting game, and we'll have a chance to talk about all of that coming up here in just a little bit. But get it started, we've got the University of Providence coming in here as they get ready to go 10-1 on the record, and they will try to go 2-0 in conference, as they got the win over Rocky last night, and a couple of nights ago Rocky went down and defeated Northern. Northern comes back and then, of course, beat Carroll last night. So it's all kind of jumbled up in the air, and we'll just see how it all kind of pans out here for this evening as we get ready to unfold it in front of you, in front of a nice crowd here tonight. It's a Sunday crowd, and more people are getting in here and kind of learning about the University of Providence and their basketball program here on not only the girls' side but as well as the guys' side, as we get ready to bring it to you here for this evening. Going to be a good one. Settle back and enjoy it as we get ready to have a fun game with you tonight, as we've got 2 of them coming up here with the University of Providence and, of course, Carroll Lady Fighting Saints. We've got it all coming in just a couple moments. We'll take a 3-minute timeout and come back with more in just a little bit, as we've got basketball coming your way. The starting lineups are coming your way as we get ready to tip it out from the McLaughlin Gymnasium right here on KNX 102.7 FM.
You've been working all day and you're meeting friends. Take it to the max. You're looking for fun, got an evening to spend. Take it to the max. The Max Sports Bar Casino. Join the crowd, the Max attracts. It's the friendliest place that we know. We can't wait to get back to the Max. Food, fun, and friends at the Heritage Inn. Take it to the Max.
Vehicle problems are never a laughing matter. At Ox & Son Towing and Recovery, they know this. Their 24-hour emergency service handles it all, from a simple lockout to towing and recovery, licensed, insured, and state certified. In your next time of need, lean on the strength and reliability of an Ox. Ox & Son Towing and Recovery, 868-4142.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of this sporting event. They would like to remind you that they too have a team. Like the two teams on the field, Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance Team is ready to take care of all your insurance needs. Glenn Lambert reminds us that Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance has been in business for a long time.
For over 100 years, Cascade Farmers Mutual has been offering low-cost protection for your home and property. Give our agents a call.
Cheap the premium is if you're not covered properly. Give Randy a call today. He is located 1 block west of Riverview School on Smelter Avenue. Or give him a call at 453-5255.
It's basketball coming your way tonight right here on KNX 102.7 FM, our benefits game of the week. We're going to start it out this way with the Carroll Lady Fighting Saints. They will go with a point guard from Idaho. She's a senior at 5'6". Bailey Pasta will be in there. Jaden Lynn will also be out front. She's one of the freshmen that they picked up over in Helena. Comes from Spokane, Washington. A pretty good outside shooter. Stands at 5'3" and a freshman. Daniel Wagner is right here on the high line. She's from Havre, Montana. She's a redshirt freshman, makes her as a sophomore at 5'9". She's pretty good as well as handling the basketball and creating things out there. We'll see how she does tonight. A great matchup between her and, of course, the point guard for the University of Providence, Emily Maldonado. They'll go with Michaela Dowdy from Helena, Montana, a senior inside. She's got a pretty good shot from about 5 to 10 feet out. Big thing about her and Hannah Dean, they both can rebound the ball so well, and they really crash the boards hard. Hannah Dean, as we talk about, is one of the 6'1" inside players, a junior who is very tough there. She is one that has to be recognized for what is going on as well, as Hannah Dean is from Gardner, Montana, and a 6'1" junior there for the coaching staff here for the Carroll Fighting Saints as they get ready for this one. 0-1 in conference play as they lost to Montana State University Northern last night. Let's go to the starting lineup for the University of Providence Lady Argos, and here's how they're going to go here tonight. It will be Emily Maldonado. She is a freshman from Sunnyside, Washington. She stands at 5'5". She is one that can handle the ball. They really rely on her a lot. She shoots it from the top of the key pretty well, and she is good at dishing the ball from side to side. Coming back from an injury, she played a little bit last night. She will start tonight. Jenna Randich is from Olympia, Washington, a sophomore at 5'7". She can light it up from behind the arc, and she's another one that can handle the basketball. And as we work through the starting lineup, you'll hear about how they literally like to run and get the ball moving down the floor in a hurry. Another one that can do that is Molly Heron. She's just kind of one of those people that picks up the loose ball. She's always seems to be in the right place at the right time. She's from Hammer, Montana, stands at 5'9", and of course we know her from Big Sandy as well. Steph McDonough is off to a great start here this season. Steph McDonough from Vancouver, Washington. Her folks are here to watch her play tonight. Steve and the crew are all here. She's a 5'9" senior, already has 35 points under her belt in one of the games, and she is a two-time Player of the Week in the Frontier Conference already. And then it is the freshman, true freshman inside, Parker Ezra. Comes in at 6'1" and a freshman, likes the contacts, plays really tough inside. She is one that really likes to lead the way too in fast breaks. And when I talk about go, 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 they want to get running up and down here because they got a lot of folks that can come in off the bench. Tristan Murphy will come in. We'll see her pretty quick. Ellie Teskey, of course, will come in, and Sydney Era will come in as well. So they really like to run the ball and get things going, don't they?
Well, that's what we talked about in the pregame. He just has such a strong bench, and everybody knows their role, and he's not afraid to put anybody in and sub them in, and that's something we haven't had for a long time at UP.
The toss is up. We're ready to roll. Let's get it underway with the